front checkout. I know there was one time we stacked too many batteries on here because we had a bunch, and apparently that night, like the whole friggin' thing fell and took out most of this aisle. I'm glad I wasn't here because had I been, I would have definitely been cleaning it up. They did a good job cleaning it up though. Oh, yeah, and like EK would like escort the memory processors, solid state drives. Hmm. It's been a while. Just one more department to check out. That was where I started and ended, and that's components. So, yeah. Entryway. Oh man, I don't know if anyone remembers the RC cars here. They're like big old whole thing blocked off. Well, Christmas time, I mean, it was. No one wanted to work up there. Well, there were a few people. Because you were like charge a battery. I don't know. It wasn't a bad way to work. There's definitely many worse things. Let's see. So that used to be batteries. Yeah, see batteries, battery testers, but now it's not anymore. This was toys. All both sides. Toys, toys, toys as far as I could see. Well, almost. Now it's stationary. I wonder what about all this. They'll do some kind of like the going out of business sales maybe. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Okay, seriously, just stuff to get rid of. Oh, the NTE aisle. I didn't even think about it. Like, man, anytime you had a customer come to the podium, like, I need help with a resistor, capacitor, everyone would be like, oh god, like, no one knew about them, no one wanted to know about them, and no one wanted to help with them because it was just so tedious. It's been 20 minutes with someone because like most people here were commissioned, and so you don't make any commission off of it, and people just didn't want to deal with it. And you can't blame them. It's like some of the parts were like 90 cents. And it was just like a little capacitor. Yeah, I've selected a few. But yeah, so like now the toner's up here for some reason. Well, it seems merchandise for something. Oh wow. Oh, this was hard drives. When I started, the largest hard drive was a Seagate 300 gigabyte, 3.5 inch. Largest laptop drive, also Seagate, was 100 gig. Like the absolute biggest. And they were both like, I don't know, $200-ish. Now SSDs are far bigger, faster, better. But yeah, 300 gig max. Like 20 gigs small, which is, you can get phones more than that now. Or GPS. I had to manage those for a couple years. Well, my last 2 years actually. Back like right when it kind of died because smartphones had just taken over. I do recall someone stealing one, and I called loss prevention and told them that guy was acting shady, and I watch him, and for some reason, they didn't have all their steps to where they couldn't stop the guy, even though I told them before I handed him the GPS just by how he was acting. It's like he's acting weird, follow him or whatever. And yeah, because up at that point we were just like we sold one, we'd give him a quote, hand him the GPS with a quote, and they walk into the front. Even though it was a lockup item, that was just how it was handled. But he was asking for. He's like, oh yeah, I want one that I can like see, but it needs to be really small. So like, I don't remember if he was like gesturing towards his pocket, but it didn't make sense. Like you want a big screen, but you want it small. So I put two and two together that yeah, he was trying to conceal it. But anyway, it's all water under the bridge, as they say. So, oh yeah, this had the what do you call it? The test and measurement, the oscilloscopes. I wonder what happened to my picture. Gosh, I spent countless hours here, helping customers, writing quotes, making signs for price changes. Just looking up at that sign, waiting for the day to pass. We had a computer on this end cap that we like had all our music on. So I come over here and just put on my playlist, bring it up here on a flash drive and, jam out. Made the day go by better. So we used to have like all the processors and memory. Networking. That was where all the commission was over here. It would have sold networking equipment. Power supplies. Y'all doing a great job. Customer service. I worked here a few years back, actually when Nate started. So it's been a minute. Are they gonna have like a going out of business sale or something?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because like I heard they sent back all the consignment stuff, but everything's like still merchandise. So who knows?
Basically, it's vendors have to either come pick it up or send someone, or it's going to go on auction.
That's crazy.
If it's
weird. It's like the first time I've heard of it.
everything that's in the store, it's going to go up for auction if it's still here.
Yeah.
So
Did they? I was Soup 2 over here, and when I was doing out pictures, like for the old employees, I would stash under the shelf over here on the computer. Did you ever come across a stack of pictures under that corner? Because there was like that last shelf. I just like lifted up that bottom shelf and put a bunch of pictures there.
we haven't been in like the service area.
No, like I'm talking like right here in front of the sheetrock where the shelving ended, where it used to be cooling stuff. Yeah.
Anything that was there, like we've been only been here for 2 days. So today and yesterday. Everything else before that is like we're from out of town. So
Okay.
anything
Y'all are from the store?
we're from DFW. We
Okay.
both worked at the Arlington store.
Yeah, I've been to the Irving store a couple times. I know the manager here moved up to DFW. I don't remember what store, but Adrian Ortiz and Russ Shannon both ended up at DFW. I know there are 4 stores up there. He was store manager.
I don't know what store it was. I know he was up and
Yeah, I was just curious. Cool, man. You guys take care. It's nice talking to you. Give it one last, look. A lot of memories here. I was here like 7.5 years, so it's like nostalgia. One of the disc podiums. Wow. Oh yeah, and service. Like the often forgotten department. I think like I had a few friends over here too. A lot of memories. Sit back there. I had to make the owl headers up there whenever these had merchandising pictures of like this aisle is merchandised by so and so, and they had their picture on it, proudly done by so whoever. And yeah, the end of the era. I can thank the store for all 3 of my kids, because if it wasn't for my time here, I wouldn't have them in my life. I'm certain that the store could be credited for at least 50 people. Just from like the people I worked with that, you know, hooked up. And yeah. So I kind of used to joke around, it's like Fry's Electronics / fertility clinic. Because it wasn't far from the truth. But yeah. Good times, bad times, a lot of memories. At the end of the era. Yeah, I don't know what else to leave it on other than like one last quick view. Cafe and the space station. Guess that's it. Take care.